Hey there guys, it's Too Old for Gaming, and today we are at Autobahn Zur, and I am playing as 4A Alpina. I had mentioned this video to you guys a while back and just didn't have the time to record it, and right now it seemed like a good time for me to do this. So I'm going to be focused on the town here. We've a pretty high concentration of flags, so we got 4 flags just right in this zone. And it looks like we've got some recon for us from the aircraft, some more recon on our right, and then a lot of Panzergrens coming in. So the first unit making it there is my Panzerschreck team, and wow! Looks like an artillery piece right back here if you look at my pointer. Is lobbing some big shells, so I'm not sure how big that is, but it's 150 or above. And so in this deck, I have a lot of auto blinda 43s, so these are the non-recon ones. They're only, I want to say, yeah, 15 points, so doing a good job of suppressing the ZB53s that are here, trying to keep them from killing off our Fallschirmjäger. I've got a commander in here and some Alpini team, so one of the downsides about the Italians is just going to be the size of the squad. So we've got 8-man squads here. Our Pioneers are a bit larger. It's nice that they have the flamethrowers and the Beretta M38s here too. So we try to keep those back hidden a little bit. Unfortunately, these T-34s end up nailing one of our recon cars and knocking them out. I did bring in a bunch of these Obi 7313s. Now these can direct fire with heat shells against tanks as well, and they're direct firing against these guards back here. My Alpini getting suppressed by these T-34s. And we got more coming down, looking like he's going to try and flank us here. So we are pushing this one off. But our squads are falling back here. Flamethrower in range now with these guards. Had to get in a little bit close on here. T-34 misses on that shot. This is not a good matchup for us. And it looks like the enemy team's redirected that large caliber artillery to where he thinks our infantry are. Knocked out the loader with the 20 mil. And so just barely holding on here. Still got a ZB-53 team here. He's trying to bring in bombers. He drops bombs right on our Pioneer. They end up falling back. We did destroy that ZB-53 team here. And as you can see from my placement, I'm really trying to strategically place him out of view so that we don't lose another piece of armor here. So the Moti teams are probably going to kill off our Alpinis right here. We've got an MG42 set up here who's laying heat down on that guards team. So we've got them pinned, but he's continuing. So we had artillery hitting here and it keeps shifting over. So almost hits our auto blinda. So for the moment, a brief pause in enemy activity in our zone here. And unfortunately, that next shell lands directly on our car. This is just rough going here, but the Italians are holding on to the flag. We've got a recon team here. I really like these guys. Bersaglieri teams with the Breda 30s, the G43s, and the FNAB 43s. We also get a Panzerfaust there too. I think they're pretty strong. So MG42 getting spotted by these T-34s. I've got indirect fire with these Obi 75s. There was a recon team with a sniper rifle pinning down our Pioneers. So not a whole lot left here. We got a sniper kind of spotting things for us here. And it wisely is on return fire. So it looks like a lot of trucks coming in towards our sector. We've lost this intersection here. I think that was ours to start with. I've got an auto blinda here hiding. I'm bringing another one over, and we've got some Stug 3Gs coming in to resupport us. But we've got M10 tank destroyers here too. So I brought in an ME-410 just to see what's going on back here. And unfortunately running directly into anti-aircraft fire. There's a huge AA net here, and unfortunately we lose that ME-410. I have my own AA back here with these CA 20mm cars. So take a look around the map. We got pushed back pretty far. He really needs to regain footing here. You don't want to get pushed off the edge of that hill. So barely holding on to this flag. We've got the enemy really pushing us back. One of our guns goes down to that high caliber artillery. It looks like we lost at least 2 here. I've been trying to hit that zone where we had a concentration of enemy. These things aren't very accurate. They run out of ammo quite quickly as well. But on Phase A, I really don't have a whole lot I'm trying to hold on. So I have P-26s here. Probably the best Italian tank, I would think. So we're going to keep them in reserve back here. So if there's a truck here, we'll spot them. And we're just going to kind of use them when we need them and keep them out of view. M290mm getting spotted by these Stug 3s, getting pinned down. So hopefully we'll destroy them. You see this concentration here. Hopefully these 75s land. But man, the blast coming off of that enemy artillery is just absolutely massive. We have captured this flag up here, though. So we've got 3 out of the 4. Actually, we've got all 4. So for the moment here in Phase A, halfway in, we're capturing all the flags. It has been a brutal fight so far. So there's definitely enemies in here based on that front line. Looks like we lose another recon squad to some Su-152s. I'm slowly moving my P-26 up here. Now he can see down into our area with his equipment, so it's really hard to move anything mechanized in there. And now we're getting hit by, that might have been the Su-152 trying to hit our P-26. I got more auto blindas coming in here to reinforce our sector. That's the nice thing. You know, if we can keep them alive, we get a lot of cheap, light vehicles to provide fire support. So if we just keep them out of view of their heavy guns, we can use them pretty effectively against enemy infantry here. Stug 3, see if he can nail him. He does. So I still have my Panzerschreck alive. We've got a T-34-85 coming in here. Su-152 takes a penetration. And it looks like he's ground firing at this point, or it's just very inaccurate. So we take him out with a P-2640, guys. So again, I think it's a pretty good tank here. Stug 3 doing a good job of cutting off the reinforcements out in the open, and now we're getting some good 20mm fire on these guards. Pioneers look like they might be in range to use their grenade bundle here. Oh, that's juicy. And we take out the entire house. Spotting the Zis 3 out in the open. Can we get him pinned? We do. P-26 is spalling from that T-34-85, though. Unfortunately, we lose one. We don't get a ton of those. Pioneer in range. Reloading their grenade still. We take out the commander. Can you get a grenade on him? Transmission's damaged. Flamethrower. And we got him. That might have been the flamethrower, guys. So Auto Blenda's doing a good job of pushing these guys back. Romanians are no joke, guys. So they've got good infantry. Zis 3's up here on the hill. Take out another car. But we spotted their recon team in here. And the Stug 3's doing a good job of taking him out. So currently sitting at a 13-11 here, nearing the end of Phase A. I have a second recon team. I haven't moved up to the front. I think I just forgot about them. Lag 3 coming in to fire at us. Ooh, man, that was a big explosion, but he doesn't take us down. Let's take a look at the armor on this. So he's looking pretty good. I don't see any dings in that. Oof, driver's killed by that 85mm gun. But he gets a penetration in return. Let's see who can take him out first. Oof, bounces again. Ah, they trade. So I guess that's probably the best we could have done in that situation with 2 T-34s. So we've got some more infantry pushing in here. It looks like we need to take out these moto teams. And I think that these Jaeger teams should be able to take them down. Here, mortars going off here. We got 81. So we haven't looked at the right side of the map. Let's go check that out. So we're maintaining control of the hill here. I like seeing this AT gun here. We got an IG-33 too. Enemy doing a really good job of using artillery against our positions though. We got a machine gun up here. So this looks honestly pretty solid for me. These are probably too close together, especially with that large artillery. And then things just not looking great here on the right, I'd say. We really want to like try to push them up to the road if we can. So we got this intersection back. It's a really big back and forth here, guys. T-34 takes the penetration by that PaK 40. Hopefully we can take him down. I'm bringing in 45 mils to deal with this infantry up close. Ooh, he gets a side shot, knocks him out. So our Brexias are up here. Pretty good, not as good as the Russian units. Unfortunately, we'll lose our Autoblinda due to that ZIS-3. And my artillery pieces were all, you can see these shell holes were all taken out by the enemy counter battery. There are only 45 points though, so not a big deal. And here coming into phase B, should be alright. I did bring in some M1542s to back up the infantry. Ugh, gun jammed on our P-26. That's a gun we need working. That's our only 75. So, recon team advancing here gets pinned and wiped. N-15s have two Beretta 38s, and then that 47 millimeter. So up close can do a little damage, especially on a side shot on a T-34, if we can ambush them, and definitely good for taking out enemy infantry. So, P-26 here. Ooh. See that? Look at all that suppression we got. P-26 ready to ambush this T-34. We'll see what we can do. Who's he spotting here? Oh, he's spotting our recon team. Takes a casualty. Team wants me to take the flag, but it's very hard because they have this overwatch here to get anything into the zone. I will try to move my infantry in to retake that. So we take 2 casualties, and I decided it's probably best for us to back off. T-34 still not spotting. Getting close, though. And they've got plenty of recon up here, too, so... Enemy gameplay pretty solid. Stug 3 getting fired on by that T-34. It gets a penetration on him. Let's see if he can kill him off. Bounces. Loader wounded. Oof, that's rough. And so I did move my Alpina in here, but they are taking fire, and I'm not sure where that one came from, guys. So my 45s are now in range. If we look at this, there's 540 meters. Takes them a while to aim, though, so... Let's see if we can do anything to this guy. See that shell bounce. Let's see what these 45s do. Not very accurate, eh? So, we'll keep firing at him, though. Maybe we can land one on the top of that tank. Yeah, he's going to move, and he might move right into our ambush. Oh, we take him out with a 45 mil. See? I think these guys are only 15 points, too, yeah. Don't forget the light mortars, guys. They're pretty good. M15 goes down due to an ammo explosion from that T-70. He's trying to hit him, but he's moving in aggressively here. We're pretty well defended, though. I doubt he's going to make it into the town. He stops and gets destroyed by the 45 mil. Oh, what a good little 15-point unit, guys. I'm moving the other one up this way. MG42 is trying to advance, and I saw him trying to move his troops forward, so I did lay it on the ground fire to try to stop their advance into our town. We don't have a lot of infantry up here. Yeah, you can see my Collins. We're going to get a command tank, some 100 mil howitzers, and then these 0x65 13s, which are really solid. So enemy probably Katyusha fire coming in here, and I hear one of our jets. Let's see what these guys are going to do. So I see a bomb drop here. Got another bomb dropping. Lands right at my mouse pointer. Wow. He killed somebody off there. One on the tank, but it doesn't knock him out. So, still capping all the flags, guys. And remember, we're the Italians, right? So, we got equipment from like 1940 here. So, my Obai 65 here, spotting somebody. Maybe he's firing the... Oof, not a good matchup here. Not a good place to stop. I'm trying to get my recon team into that tower since we lost the other one. Lots of artillery falling on our position. This guy's in the light woods here. So I'd say, you know, the biggest thing to do is you really got to ambush a lot with these guys. I'm being super aggressive with this M15, and then I realized these guys had Panzerfaust, so I backed them off. Running out of 45mm high explosive shells here. Here comes in another enemy rush, though. You can see all the half-tracks heading our way. Now let's take a look at what artillery I've got set up here. So these guys come in with ammunition. I haven't really set them up to start using them yet. I did bring in this tank to give these guys more veterancy because we're seeing more and more aircraft. I've got an AS-42 here as well to provide more AA. Anything down here is just going to die. Alpini's surrender to the M2. Haven't seen that move in a while. So I'm moving the G.N.R. and the Alpini with the Panzerfaust forwards. The challenge is I gotta get an armored unit in here. This guy's gun is jammed. And they suppress so fast with 50 cal, so... Maybe I can get this 45mm in range. Right now I'm concentrated on this area because we got infantry rushing us. Pioneer, got one grenade left. I'm moving my command tank forward here. I really don't want these guys to surrender. MG42 just was spotting that guards, and the T-34-85 coming in to reinforce, so unless we get a side shot, he's going to knock out all of our armor. M15 goes down to the 85 up here, I believe. And our AS-34 suppressing these guards over here. Alpini probably going to get wiped out here in the open. Another guards team goes down. I'm backing off these mortars because they're out of ammo. We surrender another team. Our Alpini out in the field, they're getting shot at by this T-34-85. I did get my recon in here to spot, and we've got our 65mm here to cut off any trucks coming in. Unfortunately, our command tank's gun got jammed. He's probably going to die right now. He does. So not really getting any reinforcements from the team at the moment. LG-42 firing, though. We'll see. Oh, and we got that half-track got nailed by, I think, this 88. So really happy we've got an 88 up here. That's going to help us a lot. We destroyed a 105. So I don't know if that was counter battery or what. I did try to bring in my RE-2002. AA net still too big. Might die off here. They're not very fast. We'll see if he makes it out. So he made it out, but we won't see him for a while. And my Obai 65 got spotted and taken out by rockets. So we surrendered another team, though, to the Pioneers with the flamethrower. But unfortunately, I've got a big concentration here. We lost our P-26, and I think this might be my last one alive. So all that artillery suppression really causing a headache. I'm now bringing in M15s. You can see he was going for my artillery. I had moved off my trucks, but the artillery, the high caliber rounds are just wiping me out really fast. So hopefully the team can counter battery. We haven't seen a whole, I don't think we've seen a whole lot of that. So M15's making it up the front line. These are only 20 points. I did drop a help beacon. I don't know who's dropping smoke. It looks like that's us. See, their artillery batteries are really doing a lot to take us down a peg. T-34-85 getting fired on by this 88 back here, so they should be able to knock him out, and it does. M15 goes down to the T-34-85 in one shot. I got these other ones Trying to move into a different point. We got an SU-152 here, too. And then here comes a rush of enemy half-track. So we did lose this intersection again. We're still maintaining control of these two flags. My real goal is to... I want to... If we lose this area where I'm concentrated, I don't think we'll be able to get the town back. So I'm really trying to hold on. We bounce around off that SU-152. M50, just huge explosions everywhere, guys. P-26 gets penetrated, bounces on that SU-185. Excuse me, that SU-152. Oh! P-26 nails and takes out the SU-152, so... Really using those guys to good effect, especially for what they cost. I want to say they're 45 points offhand. M15's here. Doing a good job of keeping the infantry from overrunning us, along with that auto blinda. And here comes in a bunch of cluster bombs, which really help trying to push these guys off of the point. I think that napalm's really going to help prevent their assault on our position, so good job, team. That was critical. We need this T-34-85 to get knocked down. Our Pioneers, I did not want to retreat them because we're going to lose this whole zone if I do. They're just going to take fire until we get some reinforcements. So Luftwaffe doing a great job of destroying the enemy assault here. Auto Blinda taking fire from that PTRD. And now taking fire from M10s. They're missing, though. They're concentrated, and we got rocket fire heading their way. P-30... the Air Cobra does not destroy them, so we're still good there. Oh, we lose another Auto Blinda. But we still have the AS-37 machine gun pinning down these guards from getting too far forward. Along with this M15, we're down to a Panzerschreck team and some infantry here. We've got another P-26 coming forward and more. These are the recon version. Trying to push them up here. We got a Jagdpanzer IV up here, also trying to help. Let's see if I brought in any more artillery. I'm trying to bring in this 90mm anti-aircraft gun to help take out some of the enemy equipment. I've got another P-26 heading up this way. We were really getting pushed off the point here. We did destroy that T-34-85, by the way. But I'm not sure who it was. It might have been this M15. M15 taking fire from the SU-152. I'm trying to move him. Remember, you guys got to use a move order instead of a hunt order if you want guys to get moving when they see somebody. Auto Blinda crew gets panicked and falls back smartly. Oh, P-26 gets knocked out by that SU-152. I'm trying to, again, we've got enemy equipment all around us, so it's trying to ambush is getting more difficult. Artillery come down the Jagdpanzer IV and knock out our loader. Here comes in more rocket fire from our team. And we're almost at the end of Phase B here, guys. There's 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Auto Blinda gets hit by that SU-85. Valentine goes down to, I want to say it was the 90mm cannon here. Let's take a look at this guy. This is the best thing we got for killing enemy vehicles and aircraft. Nebelwerfer batteries doing good effect against these Russian guards. So our Fallschirmjäger almost we're just capping the flag here. So we have faced so much equipment here. Auto Blinda goes down, but we are maintaining our position and the flags that we captured. Not easy. You see everything we're going up against here. And there was just an update released, guys, so I'm not sure if it's going to show me the stats at the end. It had me use the replay viewer to view this, so we might miss out on what the score was, which is a big bummer, but at least you get to watch the action here. So we got a bunch of WLAs coming forward. I'm not sure what this is. Are these guys flamethrowers? No, PTRS-41s. So he wants to try to knock out my equipment with these rifle teams. I guess it's not super crazy. I don't think you realized we had the FG-42 teams here. P-26 getting under attack here by this M4A1. Can't get through the front armor, but I'm sure he can penetrate us. He bounces. We got two of them here, guys, and a Stug. So we're in phase C now. It's a 12-12. 24 minutes remaining on the clock. Man, that front armor on this is doing a good job of bouncing those rounds, but I'm worried. I think they're going to get a... we get a penetration on him. Oh my gosh, we went through 100 mils there. Come on, let's go, boys. P-26 is taking that M4. We got him. All right, so the duel from different angles, we took out that M4 Sherman. Bringing another 65 here to work on trucks and infantry. Light caliber artillery from the enemy coming in. Must have ran out of high caliber. I still have most of my trucks back here. Yak 3 gets knocked out. Still have my ammo resupply for them. I'm gonna keep moving them around though. There's a lot of counterbat here. So Fallschirm Jaegers trying to hold on here, but getting pushed off by the enemy. Look at all this equipment up here. Our 90 mil not getting hit yet, so we're gonna cut them off coming down the road. It's not optimal where we're at, but we also don't want... the other thing we don't want is to walk into the view of the Su-152, because he could probably take us out in one strike. So kind of a balance here, guys. Like, yeah, we want to use 2K range, but also I don't want to be in range of that Su-152, so that's the reasoning behind his current position. Loader gets knocked out on our P-26, that Su-152, so we're going to back him off, keeping these guys in reserves. We're still holding on the intersection here. We obviously want to regain ground on that, and he did spot our 90, so he's coming for us right now with light artillery. We got a Tiger backing us up. Friendly artillery falling right on these Su-85s to great effect. Knocks one out. The other one gets damaged, and I think the Tiger's finally spotting that Su-152. Let's see what he does here. Su-85 goes down to the artillery, so we're returning their batteries in kind. Alpini's now moving into position. These are the ones who have the HHL-3 magnetic mines. T-3485 gets knocked out by the Stuke 3 commander. So we might even gain this back once he gets unpinned. No. So he's still got units up there. T-3485 is spotting me over here, so I'm retreating these guys into the woods. I can't do anything about him. Again, we gotta ambush, guys. So I'm really hoping he comes up here to within 1,000 meters. We can ambush him. He did spot my 65 because I think he can see down in the valley up here. 37 mil gets knocked out, but our 90's taking direct fire now. We got to keep moving him around. As you can see, I'm moving all my trucks around. It's pretty precarious. These guys are easily destroyed. My AS-42 is up here to spot. We can see he's got a lot of artillery back here. I really wish they would update the deck to give us some bigger caliber artillery for counter battery. 100 mils just aren't great for it. So you really got to rely on your team to counterbat. So IL-2. Ooh, man, guys, we're getting pushed off the hill here. We're barely on that. So if they get suppressed and he makes a rush, we don't have any tanks. We've got 50 mils here, which are good, but we can't see up there. Got a Pack 40 out of position. Ooh, there's the guy who was holding us up. So their guards team here is spotting our Alpini. They've got one DP-28 and we've got an MG-42, but unfortunately, looks like we're getting pinned by an IS-2 and these DDs over here. So thought we'd be able to take them with that squad. We can't. I am backing up the Tiger and our 90 mil with this M1340, so we can get some veterancy here on our team. And I think these are only 15 points. Yep. Make sure to bring those in. It's always nice to get cheap veterancy. P-26 firing at that IS-2. So we got him triangulated here. I'm not sure. I think we got a penetration on him by the P-26 too. So let's zoom in on this guy. Yeah, he's damaged. Oh, man, that was on the side, too. We were in 1,000 meters, so that's where you get lucky, guys. You get a penetration. big caliber rounds trying to knock out our AT guns here. We're just off the flag. He's probably got somebody that's sitting right there where we can't see him. So I'm going to try to walk my guys up, take them out. PTRS 41 team getting spotted here. We're going to knock him out. We lose a guy to their PPSH, though. So we got more Pioneers coming in here. Our 90 mil was destroyed by artillery. We do have most of our 20s still left standing. Stug 3 goes down to something up here. IS-2 still chipping away at us. We did destroy that PTRS 41 team. Here's those guards. Unfortunately, we get pinned. I'm trying to run in other guys. Get those Pioneer up there to clear him out. Once we clear him out, we'll get the flag back. It'll be tied again. Let's go take a look at the flanks really quick. So we're almost up to the flag. That would be huge if we got that intersection back. This one too. We're really need some infantry up here. Maybe throw an AT gun and a heavy machine gun. Push that forward somewhere in here. This is a halfway decent spot if he doesn't get hit by a bazooka through that smoke. I've got that flag. Our P-26 gets knocked out, but he blows up the transmission on that IS-2. And our 75's just bouncing here. I had one set up and just getting blown up by artillery. Now we still have a P-26 set here to ambush. I frequently turn on and off. I would recommend turning on if they're blinking and they're hidden. It's a lot of micro, but turn on that 20% penetration value. And then once they're spotted, just turn it off. That's what I try to do. It's better for ambushing. And you're going to, like, I would say, you know, with heavier equipment, probably not as likely, but when you're using outdated equipment and stuff, I think you really need to do that to be effective at using it. You got to just ambush a ton. So Pioneers have recaptured the flag here. We're at a 13-11. 17 minutes to go in this match. Definitely an exciting one. I mean, we're facing off against IS-2s, T-34-85s, some Shermans, and we're holding on, guys. We've had a lot of stuff heading our way. Let's take a look over here. T-34-85 making a penetration here. I'm kind of surprised. Fortunately for us, the BF-109 knocks him out those high explosive shells. Must have hit the top. So, lots of stuff bottled up back here. Needs to get his infantry up front, but we really need to deal with this artillery back here. I did drop a help beacon because we've got a lot of heavy equipment coming in on our left flank here. My command tank back here, I forgot about him. I think he was defending that. We were using that Jagdpanzer and Tiger back here, giving him veterancy, and I think I just forgot about him being there. So he gets knocked out. We still have a flak 36 up and three of our trucks, actually. One of our actually both of our ammo carriers are still up. I'm bringing in 75s. I noticed I'm dropping them here because they're going to get shot in the trucks. No recon, so he hasn't been spotted yet. I don't know if he's going to get set up in time now. So you can see I'm manually trying to get him out of range. You can see the range there. I want to keep him away from that IS-2. Looks like we're getting ready for another rush by the enemy here. Stug's just sitting here taking fire. One gets knocked out. Our 75s are pinned by artillery. I did bring in another ME-410 to try and see what's going on. We have an enemy vehicle right here. And I think we just dropped a grenade on him. ME-410 goes down again. I dropped attack beacons on the enemy anti-aircraft. It would be nice to call in our bombers, but they're never going to make it through, and we'll spend, you know, 500-600 points just to get one or two bombs off. One of our trucks goes down. Unfortunately, I think that was the 75 we were trying to move in. He got spotted. I didn't realize the positioning there. Tiger gets penetrated by this 85. Returns fire, but we've got a lot of stuff heading our way. P-26 set up for ambush, though. So the T-34-85 goes down, but the Su-152 and T-35-45 is heading our way. Tiger goes down to the other one. We've got our Panzerschreck still up here. Our 65 gets casualty in these guards. Our AS-42 getting fired on, gets knocked out now. Flak 37 almost fully suppressed here, so enemy coordinating their attack against us, trying to get into the town. They have recaptured the intersection, probably with this guards team here. One of our Alpini goes down to enemy machine gun fire. And our Pioneer being spotted right now. He takes out half the team. And then the IS-2 continues the fire on him, so pretty tough spot at the moment here. Not sure how we're going to get out of this one. Because enemy howitzer fire is landing on us now, too. I'm going to move the P-26 forward into a new position. We do have the Stuke 3 here to ambush, but he has to bring his equipment up over here. M4, I was bringing in a platoon of M14s. The IS-2 did spot them. Obviously, we need to get in really close with these guys to do any damage to these T-34-85s. Nebelwerfer fire firing in a good position on the enemy. T-34-85 gets penetrated by the Stuke 3, but not knocked out. P-26 here, though. Let's see if he can do it. And he does. So, still got 4 left over here. The IS-2. We're at somebody. SU-152 trying to advance. Going to take a bunch of 47mm fire. We blow up the transmission on him. See if we can do anything against them. We're bouncing. Oof, we got even more stuff out here. So I had to eject all these guys early, guys. Our reinforcement lane is getting destroyed. I was trying to get them into the woods. Things just not going well. Alpini's getting strafed by the Yak-1B. I've got another 90mm up here. Still got 3 left. 1 got killed, 1 got knocked out. We got a penetration on him. Gun is jammed. If we can knock him out. He can't do anything now except for take fire from us. Our RE-2002 is back in, but again, we got an 88 right there, so not sure what we're going to do here. He's back and falling back, so this is the time where we can kill him off. Get a side shot, if we're lucky. T-34-85 moving in very aggressively into the town here. P-26. I think he's just seeing the guards. I think we missed spotting that T-34. So we pinned the DP-28 team. Ooh! SU-152 goes down to the 88. Our 90mm got pinned by a counter battery. IL-2M coming in on the Sturm Tiger. Incapable of landing a shot, though. So Sturm Tiger here in vision of that IS-2 unfortunately gets knocked out. I don't think we really saw any use out of him. P-26 gets knocked out by the T-34-85. He did penetrate him, though. Our Obice 65 probably going to get wiped at this moment. It's taking a ton of fire. But I will say we're still maintaining our flags here. If we're lucky, we can cap this one again. But we're going up against a lot here. He's ground firing into this zone, too. M14, quick firing 47 on those guards. Another G.N.R team goes down. That M2 half-track's still up, causing us problems. And we're getting hit with artillery on our PaK-40. We're also going to get outranged by the IS-2. So everyone getting pinned down now, but his team is too. Not as worried about being surrendered here. Panzerschreck team still alive, but pinned. We have a command team here, but he's pinned down too. 10 minutes left to go, guys. 13-11. We are losing at this point. Panzerschreck does get hit by artillery and knocked out. Pioneer's getting pinned here. Guards trying to break through. We do have an MG42, but he's set up to cut this off. We do have a half-track, though. Half-tracks can be extremely useful. Pioneering, running out of flamethrowers here. These guys have been doing good work, man. Almost out of flames, and we're out of grenade bundles. Everyone pinned over here. 90 mil, able to see part of the town. We've got the 88 here, too. This Alpini, if he doesn't get spotted, can take out that T-34-85. So our G.N.R team, we're just off the flag. He's got guys right here. Would really love to take him back. Our 90's just getting nailed with artillery. Look at all that. That's brutal, man. Took out another guards team. Here comes some trucks. So if you guys look in the upper right, still haven't captured these flags. Looks like there's a train of planes coming in here to try to take an IS-2. That's kind of a weird one. That's a lot of points spent, and I don't think he's going to do it. Although if he distracts the AA with that, the Ju-88 might do it. I'm guessing he probably killed him off there, so actually not a bad play. So, managed to get this flag back, guys. We take out a truck here with the 75 mil. 88's still up out in the open, causing us headaches. But now we have our own 88 AT gun up here who's helping out. So we knock him out. M14 spotting somebody, probably this infantry here. 2, 3, 4, probably not going to live for very long. There's just a ton of stuff up here. But if we can kill off these guys, we can re-get that flag. He might have infantry up here too. So it looks like we're bringing in, our friendly team's bringing in some stuff. So I'm bringing in another platoon of M14s. I realize we're probably going to lose some on the way. Again, they're a 15-point unit. They're as cheap as that Brixia, so you can use them. So more guards trying to run out in the open here. Priest DDs direct firing at us. Definitely dangerous, the stuff we're using. M14, he can't see him. So, got our cavalry tanks in here. We use them to push things off. Oh, if these Alpini weren't pinned. Come on, dude, get up. Get up so you can throw it. Ah, we lost that 75 back there to this 85 up here. This. Oh, we got him. I don't know who that was. Somebody back here. All right, finally, that stupid half-track's gone. So M14s, again, trying to keep them hidden here. Knocked out the driver with this one. So he's definitely got infantry in here. We got to try to get these pioneers back up. The 10-4 is... This is super risky. I don't know. That might be an accident here. Or it's AI. So Panzergren's coming in. It looks like maybe this is the only unit left over here. We have recaptured the flag, guys. How about that? We're give me credit here. I think we're the ones really trying to hold on to this game. And, you know, I keep... Again, the artillery is so intense. My 75s got knocked out of their cars. It's just, and here comes off map, or that might have been on map, but I'm trying to get these guys into position, but it's even hard to get them up to the front line. 12-12, I got a bunch of stuff coming in here. A bunch more Alpinis. I did have a field gun here and an MG42 to try and knock out some of this equipment in the back. So that was kind of a waste. We lost that AA gun. And he's just dropping mortars on our M14. Our Alpini team goes down to those mortars. We got one guards team in here. Panzergrens from Tito. Getting pinned down. Alright, we've cleared the town. And it looks like we're going to try and clear this area to regain this, to gain that flag. I've got more M1441s coming in. Stuke 3 hopefully can knock out that T-34-85. Loader knocked out on this one. Misses. Looks like I don't know about this move, guys. I don't know where you're going after this, right? Like I would have said maybe we move into this area. There's no you're not going to make it up here. There's just going to be too much. Holy cow, though. Look at all those bombers coming in. Sorry, missed it on the replay, but those B-25s just dropped everything. Do we have any trucks left? No, they all got wiped by artillery. Stug 3 starting to push through here. We only got 4 minutes left, guys. Really need the team to kick it up a notch if we're going to get a draw or win. We got pushed off here. That was... with 4 minutes left, dude, I don't care about your King Tiger or whatever. Just throw it at it. There's no time left. If you want at least a draw, you've got to regain this flag as soon as possible. So I ended up sending in my own aircraft to try and clear the area because I knew we needed this. I know our area's fine, right? Like, we wiped everything out. We've got control of our flags. I need to help the team out. Bring in our bombers now. We got the bomb load off, so we got this flag back for the moment. We need to get infantry in here. So I heard somebody die off there. So, and we got these two. So we're actually up right now if they can hold on to it. I'm confident from what we've done all game, we can hold this whole zone. I'm worried about this flag. Three minutes to go. Here comes the enemy. See if you can hold on to this flag. The whole team should be reinforcing this area here, I feel like. I'm concentrating all my stuff over here at this point. Because again, he's not... I don't think he's going to have any ability to break through here. 2.5 minutes to go. Look at all these trucks coming in. And they're all Paras, too. And a lot of artillery landing on that zone. And I can't bring in my aircraft anymore because we got all these Bofors here. So we got pushed off over here. I don't know what this King Tiger's doing. He needs to be taking stuff out. All my guys getting pinned by artillery. And where's the help? I want at least a draw, guys. We worked too hard on this match. 13-11. Guys, gotta hold on. We got this one. Got some of my units across the street here, and our MG42 and 65 are doing a good job of killing these guys off. Looks like we're gonna get another friendly off map over there, but like I said, I'm really not worried about him making a breakthrough over here. We gotta maintain control here. So he dropped a bunch of bombs on my G.N.R units. I'm trying to call in things as fast as I can, but we got no friendly infantry heading our way. Not a single one here. Looks like we got 2 small squads. So with these guys pinned, we're going to lose that flag. Now they're up to a 13-11 again. And this guy's too worried about your King Tiger. You need to push these infantry up. We got less than a minute to go. Who cares about this stuff? Just push it. Attack, attack. Got to do it now. 45 seconds. Off map coming over here. Everything blown up over here. Fortunately for us, we've maintained that flag. Got a lot of... See, these guys needed to be on the other side. Don't get hyper-focused on your zone. Especially in the last couple minutes here. I'm trying to use these auto blindas just to break them, but these are recon ones because I ran out of the ones I can take around, so... Now here come... These guys are too late, though. Seven seconds to go. Here comes the enemy Spitfires getting pushed off, though. But yeah, this needed to happen like 30 seconds ago. So that is the end of the match. After 50 minutes, we have 11 out of 24 objectives. And hey, the replay viewer worked. I can see my stats. That's never worked before. So in terms of kills and losses, I wouldn't say it's... We took a lot of casualties, but we were holding ground. We were doing what we were supposed to do. We even gained flags. We didn't lose them. So this doesn't always reflect your game. Let's take a look at our units. The pioneering team that was running out of juice, running out of flamethrowers and stuff. Look at all this stuff he took out. We were taking on a lot of guys too. Brixa takes out a T-34-85, T-70. Blinda's taking out a few units. 3 units with this one. P-26 took out that Sherman. T-34-85. Let's see, we actually took out an aircraft with our recon car. And we took out a Paris team with that RE-2002. We took out another Paris team with a Sparvario. So not a ton of kills here. I want to see if we had any IS-2s or if it was everybody else. SU-152 is knocked out by us. So it doesn't look like we managed to kill the IS-2s that were there. Take a look at our losses. The 155. The 1917 155 did a lot. T-34-85 did quite a bit. SU-152 again. And that 155. I guess if you are the Romanians, bring that thing in. Katusha, T-34-85s, IS-2, T-30, like lots of heavy tanks, 203s, 122, so lots of artillery and T-34-85s pushing casualties on us. Fortunately, didn't face too many bombers. Experience-wise, we did 8% of the kills with 10% of the command points and 10% of the casualties. So that, again, the objective is to gain and hold flags. I think we did a pretty good job with that. The enemy was never able to take the town. So hope you guys enjoyed that one, enjoyed some of the strategy we saw here. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.